Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is an evening darshan given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on September 25th, 2019 in Balaramadesh.
Pangulangayatagaram Yatkivatalahanvande Srikaram Nilatharinam Paramanandamadhavam Sri Chaitanya Isram Harihi Om Tat Sat. Can you hear me? So, we heard that Balaramadesh is having a Rath Yatra on Friday. Can you understand me?
We heard that Balaramadesh is having Ratha Yatra tomorrow, Friday. Day after tomorrow, Friday.
We didn't know about that. We didn't know about that until yesterday. We had made some program to return to the Friday in Bangalore because one group is leaving on Saturday.
We made an arrangement to be in Bangalore on Friday because one group of the Bangalore Yatra is leaving for a Yatra on Friday.
Then I got held up here in Balaramadesh because of passport problem.
We were held up in Balaramadesh because of my passport problem.
So, if we had known earlier about the Rath Yatra on Friday, then we could have arranged accordingly.
If you would have known about the Ratha Yatra earlier, we could have arranged accordingly.
Well, it's now very late.
But it is now very late.
So, I only see a few people.
I only see few people now.
So now I see many devotees. We have been, I hope you have a very successful Rath Yatra.
I hope you have a very successful Ratha Yatra.
And I'd like to be there with you, but I got held up with passport difficulties.
I would like to be with all of you, but I got held up with passport difficulties.
I'm glad I can have this class with you.
I'm glad that I can have this class with you.
Lord Chaitanya, he came down from the spiritual world. He's Krishna himself.
Lord Chaitanya, he came down from the spiritual world. He is Krishna himself.
And he came in order to give the opportunity to all of us to participate in his eternal pastime.
He came to give us opportunity to all of us to participate in his eternal pastime.
So he came to Navadip because originally in Prabhupada Yuga, Radharani had made Navadip for Krishna's pleasure.
He originally came to Navadip because Radharani, he made this Navadip Dham for Krishna's pleasure.
And there Radha and Krishna recombined.
There Radha and Krishna recombined.
And became Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
And became Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna with Radha's heart.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna with Radha's heart.
And Radha's color.
and Radha's color.
He came externally to establish the Harinam Sankirtan Yagya,
He came externally to establish the Harinam Sankirtan Yagya,
which is the Yuga Dharma.
which is the Yuga Dharma.
His confidential reason for coming is to
His confidential reason for coming is to
understand why his devotee loves him.
to understand how his devotees love him,
And especially to understand how Radharani loves him.
and to specially understand how Radharani loves him.
So, therefore, he accepted the mood of the devotee,
So therefore he accepted the mood of devotee,
and he's known as Mahaprabhu, or the great teacher,
and he is known as Mahaprabhu, the great teacher,
because he taught by his example
because he taught by his example
how to love Krishna.
how to love Krishna.
And so, it's a unique avatar, Krishna loving Krishna.
So it's an unique avatar. Krishna loves Krishna.
And Darśana Thakur, he's saying that Lord Chaitanya is the ceremony, the crown jewel of all the avatars.
Lochandas Thakur, he sings that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the crown jewel of all the avatars,
Because he gave a process which is simply blissful.
because he gives a process which is simply blissful.
Chanting Hare Krishna,
Chanting Hare Krishna,
dancing,
dancing,
feasting
feasting
on Krishna Prasadam,
on Krishna Prasadam,
and studying the books of Lord Krishna,
and studying the books of Lord Krishna,
Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita.
So in the Bhagavatam, it tells about the different avatars of Krishna.
In Bhagavatam, it tells about the different avatars of Krishna.
That since the description of the avatars and the avatars are not different,
And that gives the description that Krishna's avatar is non-different.
so therefore we all get association with Krishna's avatars.
So therefore, we all get the association of Krishna's avatar.
Like in the Bhagavad Gita, it says out of thousands and thousands of people,
Like in Bhagavad Gita, it says that out of thousands and thousands of people,
one person tries to understand what is the purpose of life, what is the absolute truth.
one person may try to understand what is the purpose of life, what is the absolute truth.
Out of thousands of such people,
And among thousands of such people,
one may achieve understanding.
one may achieve the understanding,
Out of thousands of those,
and out of thousands of those,
someone is a devotee of the personality of Godhead.
someone becomes the devotee of the personality of the Godhead.
Most people don't understand the personality of Godhead.
Most people, they don't understand the personality of Godhead.
And that's a very esoteric thing for them.
That's a very esoteric thing for them.
But Lord Chaitanya, he made it very accessible.
But Lord Chaitanya, he made it very accessible.
And it says that he will be followed by those who are intelligent.
And said that he would be followed by those who are intelligent.
So you all must be very intelligent
So you all must be very intelligent
as you're following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
as you are following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
In the 11th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam,
In the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam,
it is predicted that Lord Krishna would come again
It predicted that Lord Krishna would come again
in the Kali Yuga as his devotee.
in Kali Yuga as his devotee.
Krishna Varnam Disa Krishnam Sangapangasta Darsanam Yagyai Sankirtana Prayaya Edanti Hi Sumeda Saha.
Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yagyai Sankirtana Priya Yajanti Hi Sumeda Saha.
So Krishna Chaitanya was present for 48 years.
Krishna Chaitanya was present for 48 years.
24 years as a Grihastha in Navadvip,
24 years as a Grihastha in Navadvip,
and 24 years as a sannyasi in Jagannath Puri and all over India.
and 24 years as a sannyasi and in Jagannath Puri and all over India.
So we are very happy that people in the Middle East are getting the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
We are very happy that people in the Middle East, they are getting the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
They are learning how to chant all the names.
They are learning to how to chant the holy names.
They are practicing bhakti yoga.
They are practicing bhakti yoga.
And this way they are getting very close to the personality of Godhead.
In this way, they are getting very close to the personality of Godhead.
This day is the Indira Ekadasi.
On this day, which is Indira Ekadasi,
There it says that one, by following this Ekadasi, can achieve a spiritual world.
it says that one who follows this Ekadasi can attain the spiritual world,
Not only for himself, but for his forefathers
not only for himself but for his forefathers
and descendants.
and descendants.
So this is a very sacred day.
So, this is a very sacred day.
We're happy to see that so many Grihasthas, husbands and wives, are here assembled and practicing together.
We are very happy to see that so many Grihasthas, their husbands, their wife, they all are participating in this program together.
Because Lord Chaitanya had said that Grihe Tako, Rane Tako, Sadahani Bole Tako.
Because Lord Chaitanya has said that Grihe Thakur, Bane Thakur, Sada Hari Bole Dako.
That one can achieve all success whether you're a Vairagi or whether you're a Grihastha.
That Lord Chaitanya says that one can achieve all success whether you are a Vairagi or you are a Grihastha.
The Jnana Yogis like Shankaracharya, they said you cannot achieve liberation unless you take sannyas.
Jnana Yogi, like the Sankaracharyas, they said that you cannot attain liberation unless you take sannyas.
But the Bhakti Yogis, one can be a Grihastha and also achieve complete perfection.
But Bhakti Yogis, you can be a Grihastha and also can achieve a complete perfection.
And one can awaken the dormant love for Krishna.
One can awaken the dormant love for Krishna.
So we should know that this material world does not offer ultimate happiness.
We should know that this material world does not offer all happiness.
Some happiness and some sadness is bound to happen.
Some happiness and some sadness are bound to happen.
But in the Krishna consciousness, one can taste a spiritual bliss which is unlimited.
But in Krishna consciousness, one can taste the spiritual bliss which is unlimited.
There's a song that they sing before the very important program called the Adivas Kirtan.
There is a song which they sing before a very important program which is called as the Adivas Kirtan.
And one of the lines from that Adivas Kirtan is as follows.
And one of the line from that Adivas Kirtan is as follows.
Ananda Kono Simanai
Anandir Mosimanai,
Ananda Sivanai,
Anandir Simanai,
Nirananda Sivanai,
Nirananda Durejai,
Nirananda Duridai,
Nirananda Durejai,
Nirananda Duridai.
Nirananda Durejai.
But there's no limit to the spiritual bliss.
There is no limit to the spiritual bliss,
And the unhappiness goes far away.
and the unhappiness will go far away.
So who wants to have unlimited spiritual bliss?
So who wanted to have unlimited spiritual bliss,
The unhappiness go far away.
and the unhappiness go far away?
Let me see your hands raised.
I wanted to see your hands raised.
Alright?
Yeah, they're raising.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lord Chaitanya's pastime as a grihastha or as a vairagi are very special.
Lord Chaitanya's pastime as a grihastha or as a vairagi are very special.
When he was, after he came back from Gaya, after his initiation, he manifested his bhakti.
And after coming back from Gaya, he manifested his bhakti.
In Gaya, he had received initiation.
In Gaya, he received an initiation.
And there he became fully manifested as a devotee.
There he became fully manifested as a devotee.
And when he came back to Navadip, he called all the devotees and revealed to them his new attitude.
When he came back to Navadip, he called all the devotees and revealed to them his new attitude.
That he had achieved Krishna in Kanai Natsala,
That he has achieved Krishna in Kanai Natshala,
but he lost him.
but he lost him.
And now he's feeling great separation from Krishna.
And that now he is feeling great separation from Krishna.
He praised Gadadhar Prabhu. He said, "You are a devotee from your birth."
He praised Gadadhar Prabhu that you are a devotee from your birth.
But I have wasted so much time
But I have wasted so much time
with my academic pursuits.
with my academic pursuits.
And now I feel great love for Krishna.
And now I feel great love for Krishna.
And so he was putting his arm around different devotees and crying for Krishna.
And he was putting his arms around different devotees and crying for Krishna.
For 12 hours he had kirtan and cried like a flood of the Ganges water.
And for 12 hours he had kirtan and he was crying like the flood of Ganges water.
And the devotees, they couldn't resist. When he was crying, they started to cry.
The devotees, they couldn't resist. When he was crying, they started crying.
So everyone was crying.
So everyone was crying.
And like that, his pastimes from then on became completely different.
Then, like that, his pastimes then on became completely different.
And he was expressing his love of Krishna to the devotees.
And he was expressing his love for Krishna to all the devotees.
And they felt that now all the atheists and people that are against us will all be defeated by Lord Chaitanya.
And they thought that people, the atheists and all those who are against us will be defeated by Lord Chaitanya.
So there was so many pastimes. Like the atheists, they spread the rumor that because of Lord Chaitanya and Jayapataka was chanting loudly the names of Krishna. The police were coming to arrest him.
The atheists, they were spreading a lot of rumors like when Srivas and Gauranga, they were spreading the holy name of Krishna loudly. They said the police is coming to arrest them.
And so the boat was coming just to change the guard.
The boat were coming just to change the guard.
But the atheists, they were saying, no, they're coming to arrest Srivas.
But the atheists, they were saying that they are coming just to arrest Srivas.
But Lord Gauranga, he said he had nothing to worry about.
But Lord Gauranga, he said that you got nothing to worry about.
Even I'll tell all the, I'll tell the soldiers, I'll tell the Raja,
I will tell the soldiers, I will tell the Raja
you'll bring your priests, you'll bring your pundits,
that you should bring your pandits
and have them recite the scriptures and get the people to cry for Krishna.
and have them recite the scriptures and have people to cry for Krishna
Or cry for God.
or cry for God.
They cannot do it.
But they cannot do it.
But I can do it.
But I can do it.
And he said there was one little girl, Narayani, he's going to cry for Krishna.
Then he pointed that one little girl, Narayani, you cry for Krishna.
And as soon as he gave the order, she started crying, oh Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
As soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Narayani to cry for Krishna, she started crying, oh Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
So Lord Chaitanya said, see, I can make anyone cry for Krishna.
Lord Chaitanya said that I can make anyone to cry for Krishna.
How would you like to cry for Krishna?
How do you like to cry for Krishna?
Those who want Lord Chaitanya's mercy, raise your hand.
Those who want Lord Chaitanya's mercy, raise your hands.
So this is the great mercy of Lord Chaitanya, that he can give us love for Godhead.
So this is the great mercy of Lord Chaitanya to give us the love of Godhead.
He can give us Krishna Prema.
He can give us Krishna Prema.
He ordered Lord Nitai to do the same.
And he ordered Lord Nitai to do the same.
So by chanting the holy names, we naturally feel in our heart the awakening of a pure love for Krishna.
So when we chant the holy name of Krishna, we should naturally feel the awakening of the love for Krishna.
So Lord Chaitanya flooded Navadvip with the chanting of the holy names.
So Lord Chaitanya flooded Navadvip with the love, chanting of the holy names.
And then he went all over India.
And then he went all over India.
He went to Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka,
He went to Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka,
to Maharashtra,
Maharashtra,
Gujarat,
Gujarat,
he went up to the Bihar, Jharkhand,
and he came up to Bihar, Jharkhand,
to Uttar Pradesh,
to Uttar Pradesh,
Rajasthan,
Rajasthan,
parts of Madhya Pradesh,
and also Madhya Pradesh,
up to Vrindavan.
up to Vrindavan.
And there he empowered the 6 Goswamis to locate all the holy places of Krishna's pastime.
There he ordered the 6 Goswamis to locate all the holy place pastimes of Lord Krishna.
Then he returned back to Jagannath Puri.
Then he returned back to Jagannath Puri.
After converting the sannyasis in Benares, the Shankarites, to Bhakti Yoga.
After converting the Shankarites, sannyasis, into Bhakti Yoga. That was in Benares.
So, the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya were compiling in a book.
So, the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, we are combining them and compiling them into a book.
Usually when I'm in Mayapur and as much as possible, I present these pastimes over the Facebook.
Usually in Mayapur, I present these pastimes over through Facebook.
And that we show in Mayapur time about 8 o'clock.
That usually we show that in Mayapur time around 8 o'clock.
That means Kanai Dash maybe 5:30.
That means in Kanaya Dash it's about 5:30.
I hope you're all seeing that.
I hope that you all are seeing that.
And in November, I'm supposed to go to USA.
In November, I supposed to go to USA.
And so en route, I'm trying to see how it's possible to stop in Kanai Dash.
I'm trying to see how it's possible to stop in Kanaya Dash.
Srila Prabhupada wanted that we should all work together and help each other to spread the Krishna conscious movement.
Srila Prabhupada wanted all of us to work together and help to spread this Krishna conscious movement.
I'm very happy that the gurus of different disciples, the disciples of different gurus are working together in Kanai Dash.
I'm very glad that the disciples of different gurus are working together in Kanaya Dash.
And we hope that we will have a great unity and diversity.
And we hope that we can have a great unity in diversity.
It was the desire of Lord Chaitanya that everybody become qualified to spread his movement.
It was the desire of Lord Chaitanya that everybody should become qualified to spread his movement.
He gave the instruction in Andhra Pradesh,
He gave them the instruction in Andhra Pradesh.
and he repeated that throughout India.
And he repeated that throughout India.
He said, Jale Dako Tari Kaho Krishna Upadesh.
He said, Jare dako tare kaho Krishna Upadesh.
Whoever you see, tell them the order of Krishna.
Whoever you see, tell them the order of Krishna.
Ama Guru Hoya, Ama Agya, Guru Hoya, Taro Edash.
Amar Agya Guru Hoya Tara Edesh.
On my order, be a guru, be a teacher, and deliver your country people.
On my order, be a guru, be a teacher, and deliver your country people.
So this was Lord Chaitanya's special order.
So this was Lord Chaitanya's special order.
So while you are side by side fulfilling your economic needs,
While you are side by side fulfilling your economic needs,
use your intelligence and think and try to give this great mercy to other people.
and use your intelligence and try to see how you can give this mercy to other people.
And we want that people should take up this process
We want that people to take up this process
and go back to home, back to Godhead
and go back home, back to Godhead
at the end of this life.
at the end of this life.
I was in Karnataka during the New Year's Day they call Ugadi.
Once I was there in Karnataka on the New Year day of Ugadi,
and they gave me a laddu.
and they gave me a laddu.
Laddu is very sweet,
Laddu is very sweet,
but this Ugadi laddu was unique
but this Ugadi laddu was very unique
because it not only was a sweet laddu, but it had neem leaves.
It was not only a sweet laddu, but it also had neem leaves.
And neem is very bitter.
And neem is very bitter.
So I said, what is this?
Then I asked, what is this?
Sweet and bitter.
Sweet and bitter.
They told me that is material life.
They told me that is material life.
There's some sweet and some bitter.
Some sweet and some bitter.
So to be Krishna conscious, one has to be somewhat detached from the hope that there will be complete happiness.
So to be Krishna conscious, one has to be completely detached with the hope that one will be completely happy
In material life.
in material life.
Rather, one can achieve the complete happiness in the spiritual life.
Rather, one can achieve the complete happiness in spiritual life.
But Krishna in Bhakti Yoga, he wants you to be comfortable, peaceful,
Krishna, in Bhakti Yoga, he wants you to be completely peaceful
and comfortable.
and comfortable.
But then to try to get closer to Krishna,
And to try to get closer to Krishna,
to understand his quality, his nature.
to understand his qualities and his nature.
That was a special teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
That was the special teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So whether one is a lady or whether one is a man, everyone should try to get closer to Krishna.
So whether one is a lady or a man, everyone should try to get closer to Krishna.
Now, husband and wife, they can work together, and their material life, they maintain their peaceful, happy situation.
Husband and wife, they can work together and maintain the happiness, material life, peacefulness. Peacefulness, yeah.
There won't be a complete happiness,
There won't be a complete happiness
as there is old age, disease, death.
as there are old age, disease and death.
So some problems come.
So some problems come.
Adhyatmic, adhibhautic, and adhidaivic problems.
Adi Atmik, Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik problems.
Problems for your own body,
Problem from your own body,
problems for other living entities,
problems from other living entities,
mad dogs, cats, mosquitoes.
mad dogs, cats, mosquitoes.
Balaramadesh has lots of cats.
Kanaidash has lots of cats.
If the cat gets rabies, it's very dangerous.
If the cat gets rabies, it's very dangerous.
And also there's adhidaivic,
That's also Adi Daivik.
excessive heat,
Excessive heat,
excessive cold,
excessive cold,
tidal waves,
tidal waves,
earthquakes,
earthquakes,
sandstorms,
sandstorms,
tornadoes,
tornadoes,
cyclones,
cyclones,
adhidaivic problems.
various Adi Daivik problems.
Now the world is seeing that there's global warming
Now the world is seeing that there's global warming
and very big problems throughout the world.
and very big problems throughout the world.
So recently the youth especially throughout the world demonstrated to please take care of our Mother Earth.
Recently, the youths throughout the world, they demonstrated that we should take care of the Mother Earth.
But that's possible if one practices bhakti yoga. We can have simple living and high thinking.
That is possible if we practice Bhakti Yoga, because we do practice simple living, high thinking.
So I'm very happy to see all the devotees present.
So I'm very happy to see all the devotees present.
I hope you can hear me and understand me.
I hope you can hear me and understand me.
Any questions?
Do you have any questions? How can we be more determined and sincere in bhakti? Question number 1. How can we be more determined and sincere in bhakti? Meanwhile, the second questions also be typed here if it is ready.
If one reads Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam,
If one reads Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam,
naturally one gains some determination.
naturally one gains some determination.
Actually, if we understand how much mercy Srila Prabhupada and his representatives have given us,
Actually, we understand that how much mercy Srila Prabhupada and his representatives has given us.
then naturally we'll feel very much determined to reciprocate.
And naturally we will feel how much we should reciprocate.
We should take these special blessings very seriously.
We should take these special blessings very seriously.
I heard that His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj will be present.
I heard that His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj will be present.
I hope you all take his association. These are rare moments.
I hope you take his association. This is very rare moment.
To have the association of pure devotees.
To have the association of pure devotees.
They can help us to gain more and more determination to practice Bhakti Yoga.
They can help us to gain more and more determination to practice Bhakti Yoga.
We see how these souls have so much commitment to Srila Prabhupada and Bhakti Yoga.
They see how this soul has so much of commitment to Srila Prabhupada and Bhakti Yoga.
And naturally, that inspires us more and more.
And naturally that inspires us more and more.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question. Is there any question? Last question. Second question. How to balance obstacles affecting job and spiritual life?
How do what?
Balance obstacles that affecting jobs and spiritual life.
I don't fully understand what you mean.
I don't fully understand what you mean.
How do you balance problems?
How do you balance problems?
Problems always come in the material world.
Problems always comes in the material world.
That's why we want you to all go back to the spiritual world.
That's why we want all of you to go back to spiritual world.
If you thought that the material world was all good, you want to stay here.
If you thought that the material world is all good, then you wanted to stay here.
You would want to stay here.
You would want to stay here.
But it's Krishna's mercy that problems come up.
But it's Krishna's mercy that problems come up.
Because that will make us more determined to deal with the problems.
Then that would make us more determined to deal with the problems.
And the ultimate solution is to be Krishna conscious.
And the ultimate solution is to be Krishna conscious.
So we know how the people are under the three modes,
So we know how the people are under the three modes.
and that sometimes our boss, he may be a little under the modes of passion and ignorance.
Sometimes our boss at job, he may be in the modes of passion and ignorance.
So, but we can be transcendental, and we can tolerate all those.
But we can be transcendental and tolerate all those.
And learn how to, like Lord Chaitanya said, offer respect to others and don't expect respect for yourself.
Like Lord Chaitanya said that how we should respect others and don't expect respect for ourselves.
We should be humble like a blade of grass
We should be humble like a blade of grass
and tolerant like a tree.
and tolerant like the tree.
So the tree is cut, then it stands in the rain, the heat, and all the situations.
The tree is cut and it stands in the rain, heat, and in all situations.
So similarly, for a Krishna conscious person, we can easily balance all the problems.
So similarly, we Krishna conscious people can balance all these problems.
We will appreciate our boss, even there's little to appreciate, but we'll find something to appreciate.
We can appreciate the boss even though there is very little to appreciate, but we can still appreciate, we can find something very little to appreciate.
And this way, naturally you'll be liked by all the people if you appreciate others.
In this way, naturally, you will be liked by other people if you appreciate others.
And you don't expect any appreciation for yourself.
And you don't expect any appreciation for yourself.
You'll never be let down.
You will be never let down.
Sometimes you may be surprised. People might appreciate you, but you shouldn't become attached.
Sometimes you may be surprised that people do appreciate you, but you should not become attached.
You want to please Krishna and Guru, that's all.
You wanted to please Guru and Krishna, that's all.
So I'm very pleased that you are working together to help Srila Prabhupada's movement.
So I'm very pleased that you are working together to help Srila Prabhupada's movement.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.